moving southbound 110 freeway. Yeah. Say again? We're exclusive on this, Jack. Yeah. Southbound 110 passing Anaheim. Okay, thank you. Copy, thank you. Good evening and thank you for joining us on the NBCLA app and NBCLA.com. This is Gil Levis in News Chopper 4 Bravo along with my pilot Patrick McKernan. We are following a high-speed chase southbound 110 freeway approaching the San Pedro area right now. The California Highway Patrol and LAPD involved in this chase. And Jack, I'm sorry, you said robbery suspects, not burglary, right? Robbery? Robbery suspects that are being chased here by the California Highway Patrol and LAPD. Just wanted to verify that with our assignment desk. You can see the speeds out here about 90 miles an hour on the freeway coming into the San Pedro area very shortly here. He's going to run out of room on the freeway as he approaches the end of the freeway, and he'll dump off onto Gaffey. He could also take the Vincent Thomas Bridge. We'll see what happens here as the suspect comes down off to the end of the freeway here and dumps out into the San Pedro area. Hard on the brakes. He's got a little bit of traffic up ahead, but look at him. He's going to swerve to the right. He's traveling initially at about 80 miles an hour and now into LAPD Harbor Division. As you can see him make that turn, he's going to make a U-turn and go back the other way. He almost going to hit. Oh, he almost hit that taxi cab right there. Came really close. Fortunately, that taxi cab driver saw it coming and was able to avoid the collision there. But the driver not caring a whole lot about that, just trying to make that U-turn. Now he's northbound 110 freeway away from San Pedro. Wow, a sudden U-turn there as this driver, a robbery suspect, being pursued by the California Highway Patrol, makes a split-second decision to make a U-turn in front of a taxi cab. And you saw there what happened, almost colliding with that taxi. But now continuing now back northbound the way he came. Northbound 110 freeway approaching Harry Bridges. He's hard on the brakes there. He's kind of swerving. Not sure why. Let me come out to a wide shot. Let's find out what's going on ahead of him. No real reason to do that. So it's a mystery why he's suddenly hitting his brakes there. He's got another vehicle ahead of him there, but he's going to go right by him. And again, continuing here, northbound 110 freeway. Freeway traffic is pretty light in the number 2 lane coming up to Anaheim Street. And you can see California Highway Patrol giving him a little bit of leeway there, a little bit of space between that lead car and the suspect vehicle. I'm hearing now the talk about even trying to set up some spike strips up ahead, which is pretty early on in this pursuit, but that's okay because they want to stop this guy, obviously 90 miles an hour and making that U-turn like we saw just a few minutes ago, nearly colliding with another vehicle. So they want to bring this to a stop. Obviously, this guy's not yielding to officers, But again, driving pretty erratic there, high speeds. We saw him reach speeds of about 90 miles an hour so far in this pursuit. But again, California Highway Patrol in pursuit, and LAPD assisting in the pursuit itself. Northbound 110 freeway as he is crossing over Lomita. Night sunlight from the airship overhead, tracking the vehicle. Northbound 110 crossing Sepulveda, and he's continuing to hit the gas hard here. He's doing about 90, 95 miles an hour right now. Look at those cars. Those cars are going 65, 70. Not really a whole lot of traffic out here on the 110, but as he continues northbound here, he's going to come up to the 405 here in just a couple miles. He'll have options to take that freeway or not, but now he's moving across lane. So look at that, we're weaving in and out a little bit here. He had some slower traffic ahead of him. He's weaving in and out of traffic. Okay, copy. Thanks for the heads up. Copy, Jack. Easily 120, maybe 130. Again, thank you for joining us on the NBCLA app and NBCLA.com. We're following a high-speed chase here, News Chopper 4 Bravo. We're the only news helicopter over this pursuit right now. California Highway Patrol right there, right behind the suspect. That suspect wanted for robbery. Look at the CHP is closing in fast on that suspect, but this pursuit going on now for the last about 10 minutes now. First, it was going southbound on the 110 freeway, made it all the way down to San Pedro and made a U-turn at the end of the freeway, almost colliding with a taxi cab. Now he's northbound 110 freeway, coming up to the 91 freeway. He's already passed the 405, and now he has an option to take that 91 freeway, but the speed's about 95 to 100 miles an hour, and it looks like he's going to stay committed to the northbound 110 freeway from the 91. You saw the bridge there that he passed. That was the 91. There's the other interchange. That bridge, but he'll pop out momentarily as the night sunlight is keeping him lit up. That police helicopter keeping a close eye on the suspect. There he is now coming back out, and there he is on the number 4 lane. He's been weaving in and out of traffic here because he's basically doing, right now, it looks like we're tracking him at about 85 miles an hour. In fact, I'm going to bring in our SkyVision map system with the speedometer that'll tell you exactly what he's doing. That looks like 88 miles an hour that is tracking right now. So that suspect, desperate to get away here, robbery suspect. And again, like I said, this pursuit started here in South LA area and was going southbound on the 110, now northbound 110. Now the next freeway is going to be the 105, but let's see what he's doing here. He's going into the carpool lane to pass, but again, the coming out of our map system, you'll see as I come out, and we'll look at the traffic up ahead. Not a whole lot. He's crossing Redondo Beach Boulevard now, northbound 110. There he goes. Miles an hour, 95. So he's ramping it up here as he continues. Okay. Copy. Continuing northbound 110. making fast time here from the San Pedro area, already coming up to the 105 freeway south LA. You see him making that transition there, crossing over into the carpool lane, and we'll see again what he does as he approaches this interchange. High speed still, so he's going right down the center of the freeway, and it looks like he's going to stay committed to the 110 freeway. No, well, let's see. He's using that gore point. He's going to go over, so he's going to be transitioning here. Let's see which way he goes. And he might be going, well, let's see, that might be an exit. Let's see here. It might be exiting. Yeah, exiting Imperial Highway. He's hard on the brakes there, and he's going to go right turn under the freeway, and now eastbound Imperial Highway, blowing right through that red light. Very dangerous situation now that he is on surface streets, and he's not really slowing down much. That means we're going to have some cross traffic likely. It looks like about 3 or 4 units in trail of this pursuit. Again, here he is hard on the brakes coming up to an intersection. He's got a green light, blows right through that, makes it fine. Again, traffic out here on Imperial is pretty light, but it's the cross traffic that we're concerned about when he comes up to those red lights. He doesn't care if it's red, green, or yellow. He's going to run it. There it is, red light right through that one. Fortunately, no one coming through the intersection at the time, weaving on Imperial Highway, and he's just going to go 70, 80 miles an hour here. He's going to use the center lanes here. Let's see what happens as he approaches yet another intersection. He's in that turn pocket. He's going to go right through that red light. Fortunately, everybody's seeing that coming. Okay, getting more information from our assignment desk. Jamie Banks in there helping me out with some information. This is a low jack stolen vehicle with low jack tracking. A airship caught wind of the track, the low jack system, I should say, on this vehicle, and picked up the vehicle a short time ago, and that's when the pursuit started. They got units behind it, LAPD and the California Highway Patrol. Now he's in basically on Imperial Highway eastbound, and this all started about 10:15. Now it looks like he might be setting up for a turn. Here he is. He's going northbound. He's going to go right behind us, but here he goes. And crossing 100, and this is northbound Success, crossing 115th Street, makes that turn on 115th Street. And now we're going to transition to a westbound. Actually, this kind of curves around here. So we'll see what he does as he goes into this housing area. And look at this, he's going to go on to another street there, makes that left turn. 112th Street, westbound. A little narrow streets here. Some people maybe be out here on surface streets running stop signs. Coming up on Central, he's going to blow through that stop sign. So this guy doesn't care what's in his way, what's in front of him. Look at this, a car stopped there. He's going to go right around on a major street there. Northbound on Central from 112th. There's the California Highway Patrol in pursuit. On the ground and in the air, you see the night sunlight lighting them up. But here he goes northbound on Central. Speeds ramping up here, 60, 65. Copy that. He just did. Northbound Central here, continuing through. Look at the speeds here. He's really picking up speed, losing him behind that building, but that's okay. Here he comes out of that, and he's going to come up to an intersection once again. Hard on the brakes. He's going to make a right turn eastbound. We are the only news helicopter covering this pursuit right now as we spin around here eastbound on 103rd Street. California Highway Patrol still in pursuit of this guy. This guy's not giving it up. He doesn't care if he... We're shooting through the ball. There he goes, northbound on Compton. Yeah, we were shooting through the ball. We're into Santiago. eastbound Compton Avenue. And this guy's just not giving up, man. He's just determined to get away. Look at this, coming up to the railroad track. Speed's still about 60 miles an hour here, but unbelievable speeds on these surface streets. The airship overhead going through our picture. They're trying to get ahead of this driver with spike strips, but he's moving so fast, it's really tough for the officers to figure out exactly where he'll be. They kind of have to guess which direction he's going, but you see how many times he's turning here. I mean, we're turning quite a bit with him to keep up. So those ground units at these speeds, almost impossible to figure out exactly where he'll go. But look at the wrong side of the street there, and fortunately no heavy traffic here to speak of, but you know, this guy doesn't care. He's using all lanes out here, whether it's wrong way or right way. Now we're hearing now that the California Highway Patrol talking about trying to do a pit maneuver. A close call there. You saw him pass a big rig that was either stopped or parked there on the street. Here he goes northbound west side of Alameda. So this is Alameda here. He's going northbound now. And looks like he has his hands out the window. Patrick, try to keep it flat. I think we're going to lose our signal again. There he goes, a westbound turn there, crossing the lanes there. Took a kind of a quick cut on that corner. Hand out the window just a few moments ago. Then looks like he has his passenger side window down. I see him reaching for the radio maybe or something on the dashboard. But look at the speeds here as he comes on this turn here again, coming out to a wide shot. You see the police behind him. This is Firestone Boulevard that he's on, and whoa, he makes that sweeping left turn there at the last second. Dangerous situation as he goes into a neighborhood here. Once again, nowhere to go. He's got a T intersection. He goes right turn. Hard on the brakes. He's going to make a left turn on Elm Street, southbound Elm Street, and let's see, he's kind of controlling his speed here a little bit. Maybe he's not too familiar with this neighborhood. It seems like he's trying to get to a certain place. Maybe he's heading back further south again, so he's going to try to probably get to another major intersection that he knows or major street. Here comes one now. No cross traffic to speak of. He's going to make a left turn, so it almost looks like he doesn't know the area too well. This is 92nd Street, and there he goes southbound now. Westbound, almost hits that white car on that turn. Narrow streets here. Here he goes. Northbound on Wilmington Avenue. Westbound 92nd Street. Look at the doors opening there. What's he doing? He's kind of hanging out of the door. Look at that. Unbelievable. He's hanging out the door, waving at the helicopter overhead. .42, 1042. Southbound turn now. Open the door, unbelievable. During that chase, he's hanging out, halfway hanging out the door, waving up at the helicopters. right by a California Highway Patrol officer on the opposite side of the street. Look at him. He crosses lanes here to pass that truck. Southbound on Compton, approaching Century. Wrong side of the road, get around that car, comes up to the intersection. He's going to make a, left turn, right turn. No, he goes straight. Continuing southbound on Compton from Century. Wrong side of the road once again. Here he goes, crossing. He's going to make a sweeping turn. No, he's not going to make the sweeping turn. He's pretending like he's going to turn as if that's going to fake out the cops. It doesn't. Doesn't work. They're right behind him. I see about 4 units as I look out the window, maybe 5 units behind him in trail. He's got cross traffic up ahead. He's got a green light though, so let's see what happens if it changes. But right now he's going through a sporting complex, right by a sporting complex. Got the green light, thankfully. Narrow streets here as you see. Coming up to the freeway, actually he's coming up to Imperial Highway, so looks like he's going to swing wide again here. He's going to make a right turn before he gets to Imperial. 113th. We've been down this road before. Here he goes, westbound 112th, I should say, sorry. He's slowing down here. What's he doing? Waving. He's waving at some people here, so he's been down these streets before. Whoa, he missed that car. Wrong side of the road on the curvy street. Makes another right turn there. 111th Street. Another southbound turn here. It's coming to a stop. Let's see if it ends here. I don't know, but slowly rolling. I hope he's going to go again. Leaning over. I see him leaning over in the car there towards the passenger seat. Looks like he's alone, at least in the front seat. Unknown if there's any passengers in the rear. Door opening again. Door opening again. Look at that. He's opening that door. People on the streets for sure. They're coming out. They're hearing the sirens. There's the door opening once again. Oh, look at that turn. It's like he is skiing down a hillside as he cuts those corners. Here he goes, northbound now again. Oh, almost colliding with that officer there coming into the intersection over the speed bumps. IFB, yes, I have it. Thank you. This guy is all over the place. He is continuing now eastbound. Here he comes, Imperial Highway. Here it comes, major intersection, blows right through there. Fortunately, everybody's coming to a stop. We're going to go under the 105 freeway. And again, just pushing on southbound. Here he goes into a neighborhood there, westbound. California Highway Patrol is saying, hey, we're right here. We're not going anywhere. Again, this is a stolen vehicle. We understand it's possibly a robbery suspect. It might be that he just stole the vehicle and that's what they're after him for, but it's a LoJack vehicle. Anyways, that's how they tracked him down with the airship police helicopter finding that low jack vehicle and then getting units behind him, and then he failing to get, oh, he's got a block there with CHP blocking, partially blocking the lane there, and he barely squeezed by. Back under the 105 freeway, back northbound Imperial Highway. Here he comes out, and he's going to go westbound Imperial. There's the police helicopter overhead. Looks like a sheriff's helicopter that's assisting in this pursuit. It is Sheriff's 2-4 helicopter, according to my pilot, Patrick McKernan. And again, here you go, westbound. You see him with the window down. We saw that door come open several times. He's just clowning around. He's making a show of it. Here he comes into the major intersection, makes a right turn against that red light. Wow, look at that. Okay, all the way across the lanes, and now he's going to keep sweeping into this neighborhood. So back eastbound, 114th Street. Oh, kind of fishtails there a little bit. Well, he's going hard into that driveway. Let's see here. He's got nowhere to go. This might be it. He's going to go up on the curb. No, he's going to go right through the public housing here, right through a gate. Look at that. He squeezed right through that gate. California Highway Patrol. Unbelievable. He's up on the sidewalk. I believe that's Imperial that he's on there. Wrong direction on the sidewalk. Hopefully no one's walking on that sidewalk ahead of him. They better get out of the way because here he comes. It is Imperial Highway. He is eastbound. On the westbound side, he's got an outlet there. Right there, he's going to jump out of that sidewalk, and now he's going to go northbound. Look at that, California Highway Patrol. They might do a pit. Let's see. Here it comes. No pit maneuver. It's going to be discretion of the Highway Patrol officer there to do that pit maneuver. He's judging every area. Look at more and more people coming out of their homes right now as this guy driving crazy through their streets. Oh, man. Those people need to get back on the sidewalk. He's opening the door. Here he goes again. Is he going to do the same thing? No, this time he's it. That's it. He surrenders. He's like, I give up. I'm not going to do it again. Look at those people just standing right there. They need to move back. Guns drawn. I mean, come on, people, move away from this because, I mean, there's guns drawn here. The guy complying, fortunately, they're asking him to comply. It looks like he's got his hands up. He's waving at those people. Large crowds gathering here. Those people really need to get back. Right. This is just north of Imperial Highway. Stand by, Jack. I'll get that for you. Hang on. Suspect in custody now as the driver decides to come to an end there. Not really fighting the officers. He just really came out and complied, but I'm going to get that location for you here in just a second here. Of course, it's 115th Street and Alvaro, 115th and Alvaro, 115 and Alvaro. We are on it. Look at that. Our ground crew making it to the scene. The suspect in custody. And they'll be able to get a shot of him on the ground there at Unit 47.